Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hopefully anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Offkai. I'm going to be playing, no, I'm not going to be playing myself a video game on the internet. Instead, we're going to be doing something a little more relaxed, a little more laid back, because I have returned from Offkai, and I figure we could just go ahead and get back into the swing of things by just having a little bit of a chill stream where kind of just talk about the experience and also show off the haul that I picked up while I was there, because yeah, I feel like I probably grabbed too much stuff while I was there. How's it going, Drew? Hope you've been well. Hope the past week has been treating you right, and appreciate the 45 stream streak. Goddamn, you are actually catching up to the longest stream streak that I have, which is pretty crazy. So congratulations on that, man. I already have 90 pulls set on Genshin, but I want to go the extra mile and get another 90. I can't take any chances. I want Chaska. Is it Chaska right now? God damn, how many banners has she had? It feels like she's had like what, 3, 4 now at this point? That's crazy. God damn, the devs must really love her. I mean, you know, Chaska's cool, but it's like, you know, again, she's practically had the same amount of banners at this point as Eula, and it's yeah. No, it's Columbina and Ryan Shogun. Okay, that sounds more, that makes more sense. Cause I'm like, yeah, didn't Chaska just have a banner like 2 banners ago or something? So yeah, okay, that makes more sense. But so is she going to be up again soon? Even still, like at this point, she would have more banners than Eula. That's insane. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, so Offkai, as we can see here, there's my my badge from the convention. I guess I'll grab that, because why not? Yeah, I was like, can I grab it? Can I grab it while keeping my headphones on? Because I'm lazy and I just want to do that. Let's see. So yeah. So Offkai. It was a fun time. I enjoyed myself. It was a hell of an adventure, both the con itself and then also getting to and from there, because it was a 12-hour excursion to get out there and also to get back. So yeah. So first of all, I guess I could just go ahead and like show what I've got on here. So here's a little guest appearance, I guess you could say. So that is a 3D printed custom Lucia keychain. So this is not something that you can get basically anywhere. This was only made by one of the people that I was sharing an Airbnb with, and he passed these around, and so yeah, got to check that out. And then this one is actually from an artist called Dusko, which I'll be honest, I didn't really know a lot about Dusko, but apparently lots of people know a lot about Dusko, because her booth was very popular. Literal lines every single day, like wrapped around the side of it. So, but yeah, so that one right there from her booth, and it is very nice. It's very cute. It's a little cumbersome for my keys. Speaking of which, I do have a thing on my keys that I should go and grab. Onigiri keychains. I don't have any onigiri keychains. I do have a omamori. So this is a Hayami Omamori. This is another VTuber that I watch. She is very, very sweet streamer. Definitely should check that out. And yeah, and then this is another thing. The ribbon collecting. So I was not privy to just how prevalent the collection of ribbons was. I don't know if it's specifically at Offkai or if it's at other conventions. I don't know, Drew, you probably would know better than me. Is this a thing at other cons to like have all of these ribbons? Because I'll admit, I didn't think much of them at first, but then like the more ribbons I got, the more I was like, I kind of want all of them. Because there were people that go crazy for these ribbons. There was I think there was a guy who had like over 600, and there was like a competition. Like whoever had the most ribbons at the end of the convention, they got something. I don't know what it was, but yeah, some people went hard. It's a thing, yes, but I don't really do them. Yeah, so like, cause you don't even have to buy shit. Like you could just go around and you could just find these. And so I don't know. So the ones that I have, so the very first one that I got was one for Hayami, right there. This one, the second one is from Dusko, and it's hard to see because it's all sparkly and shit. But it's a Henya one, and it says, "Bounce on it, Dio." Low-key, that kind of might be my favorite one just because it's so funny. I love it. This one, I don't even remember where this came from, but I got that. I got VTuber fan event. I got fuck AI, because hell yeah. And then I got crab cake. This was made for all the fans of Lucia there. I got almond addict, which was also being handed out by the guy who made the crab cake one. I think this refers to another VTuber, but I also like almonds, so I'm okay with just like being denoted as an almond addict. This one is for Spelly Does Art, who is another VTuber that I watch, and I actually met her there, so that was nice. I got this one, what does that even say? Ha Komi Desu. I don't know who that's for, but I put it on anyway. And then this one was sitting on a table where everyone just had their business cards laying out there. This is apparently a VTuber group. I don't think they're a agency. I think they're just like a 4-piece group. And yeah, they just had their stuff there. I've legit seen someone have a whole armor of those ribbons. Yeah, there was a guy who had like a cape of them. And then, yeah, another guy who basically had a red carpet rolled out of them, and that's honestly that's a lot of fun. I honestly really like these ribbons, and I would definitely be down for trying to get more of them at some point. So yeah, that's everything that's on my on my badge. I didn't have this while I was going around the entire time. This was in my swag bag that I was walking around with, because this would just be too much to just kind of have dangling around on my badge the entire time. Back in Lexington, Amelie's card pay device had a sticker with Henya's bounce on it. Dio, nice. Yeah, of course she would. I mean, hey, it's great. I love it. It's just such a funny phrase. Bounce on it, Dio. Alright, let me try and put this back up here. Oh god. Ah, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. Okay, so now, I believe we can move on from the badge to some other stuff. I guess I could show these two really quick, because I only got two acrylic stands while I was there, and both of these I pre-ordered from before I even left for the convention, and it was cool because this distributor knew they were going to have a booth at Offkai. You had the choice of having these shipped to you, or you could choose to just pick them up at Offkai. So that was really cool. So these are this is a Mitty and Lucia acrylic standee. So this is Mitty. She is a VTuber that I have watched for a very long time. She used to be part of Idol, who is now known as Chroma Shift, who was the big sponsor for this Offkai. And yeah, this art is also done by her as well. So she's an artist. She does like animations. She does a lot of really indie gaming, specifically like indie horror games. And yeah, that's her standee. Also, I have the autofocus going on because I'm gonna be holding a lot of shit up to the camera, so I figured I'd leave it going. And then this is Lucia, which again, usually I haven't been the biggest fan of acrylic stands in the past, but like this one was so good, I was like, I need it. So I went ahead and got it. Yeah, but it's goddamn, it's having a hard time focusing, even though there's so much to focus on here, camera. But yeah, so when I saw this, I was like, nah, I gotta grab it. And fun fact actually, this little like water, this little like pool water base for the acrylic stand, all the stands that they had like, I don't even know, like 25, 30 different acrylic stands for different VTubers, but they all had like this water base to them. That water base was actually designed by Mitty here. So I don't know if she just designed it for like her own base, and then they saw it and they were like, oh, you know what? We just want to put that for everyone's. Or I don't know how it worked out, but yeah, she designed the base for all of the Kawa acrylic stands. So anyone out there who had an acrylic stand from Kawa, you can thank Mitty for the stand there. Stream Ninja's YouTube side not working. Yes, this is true. I think, hold on a second. Let me see here. Yeah, cause I went and selected the live source for it, and it said, hey, you need to log into your YouTube account to make this work. And I did. I tried to do that. I typed in my my Gmail account, and it said, nah, that shit's wrong. And I was like, if you say so. So yeah, YouTube, unfortunately, you guys aren't going to be showing up on the stream, the chat overlay over there. So if you guys want to show up on that side, you guys should go ahead and switch over to Twitch. Oh, and how's it going, Kiara and Aurora and Maiden? Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope the past week has treated y'all right. We're just chatting for a little while, for however long I can go on yapping about my convention experience and showing off all of the crap that I got, because I got way more crap than I honestly expected to get. So yeah. So far we've literally, I don't know, we've been talking for like, what, 15 minutes or something, and all I did was go over the acrylic stands and my badge. So, I don't know, we might be here for a second, but hope you guys are doing alright. Hope everything has been well. Do I want to go to Comic-Con? Not particularly. Comic-Con is way too broad, and so it would bring together way too many different fandoms under one roof. That's why it's always so heckin' busy at Comic-Con, is because you have comic nerds, then you also have anime nerds, then you also have movie nerds, And then you also even have like book nerds, and you also have TV show nerds, and literally any nerd for anything that is considered nerdy nowadays is at Comic-Con. So that's why it's always so busy. No thank you. Even AX, even Anime Expo, which is only usually for like anime and like Japanese flavored video games, even that is like too much. So honestly, I think Offkai is kind of like a good sort of small scale middle ground. And before I get into any of the actual other shit that I got, I do have to say, like, the energy at Offkai was really good. You know, I felt like it wasn't too much, it wasn't overwhelming, it wasn't so small that, you know, it kind of just felt sad to be there or something like that. It was just a good comfy kind of energy and scale and vibe. And unfortunately, I feel like it's probably going to lose that going forward, because I feel like there's going to be more people that, you know, start attending going forward. What's up, Knight? I didn't hear. What didn't you hear? What haven't we heard around here? But yeah, to me this Offkai felt like it might be a bit of a tipping point, because I've heard a lot of VTubers who have talked shit about Offkai in the past for various reasons, whether it's like, you know, they're like, oh, it's so far away, oh, fuck California, oh, there's other VTuber conventions as well, why are we always giving, you know, attention only to Offkai, and all this, that, and the other and whatnot. And so, but a lot of those streamers were actually at Offkai. They had like appearances, or they were actually physically at Offkai this time around, and they all seem to have a really good time. So it honestly feels like this is probably going to be the Offkai where a lot of VTubers decide, you know what, I think I'm going to actually try and like make it there, or at the very least I'll try and like make a meet and greet appearance or something like that. So, you know, we'll see. We shall see going forward. Oh boy. Really, guess what? What happened? What the hell? Ah, shit. Why isn't my shit working here? Hello? My alerts aren't working. God damn. I go away for like a week, and all of a sudden shit's breaking. What's up, guys? Is the game over? Is everything's because it seems like everyone's flooding in. The gang's asking, when's the next ASMR? God damn it, man. You know what? At this point, never. At this point, ain't nothing ever gonna be coming out. From Meet the Drummer community, skip navigation. Are you trying to summon demons or hack my computer? Dusk, what are you doing here? Oh, wait. What is Meet the Drummer? What are you talking about? Can't have a proper stream without a little bit of scuff. It seems like it. Need your ASMR asleep? I swear to God. Start banning motherfuckers up in here. I'll tell you what. I think I copied another video title. What video title would be, is that Relici from Meet the Drummer community skip navigation 9+ avatar image? What the hell is that? Oh my god. Living room boys though? Yeah, ban everyone who is in that living room. Are you not the drummer? I am not the drummer, unfortunately. If y'all need a bassist or a guitarist or a singer, I could do that. But no, drumming is not something that is in that is in my repertoire, unfortunately. Hold on, why didn't my sound alert go off? Let me try to get back in there. Why is it? Oh, is that what it is? Oh, their terms of service update. Oh no, did they finally get like bought out and shit? Let me see here. All right, is that why it didn't work? Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and play that real quick so that that nobody is getting scammed around here. Where there it is. Test in browser source. Your sound alerts browser source is offline. Why? Why is it offline? Oh my god. No, they broke my shit. God damn it. Now I gotta... You go away for a week and they break all your stuff when you're not looking. Alright, fine. I'll just play it.
Holy shit, 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 holy shit.
Wait a second. Wait a second. The alerts are working. What the hell? So why isn't it playing? Oh wait. Oh, that's a different one. Okay, my alerts are working. The sound alerts aren't working. That is dumb. That's dumb. Okay, wait. Did we have another one in here? Bruh. Okay. Yeah, that's a bruh moment. Where's it at? God damn it. What the hell? Channel points. There it is.
Bruh.
There we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Honestly, I'm just trying to roll with it. Honestly, it's okay if you hate us. That's good. Star Ultima? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that now? Star Ultima. First time chatter coming in. It's Naz. I see. God damn it. Being harassed now by first time chatters. Now I know how all the VTubers feel. This shit. Did I show my badge? I did show my badge. I did show off my badge. I've only been able to get to like my badge and then also the acrylic stands that I got. So if everyone can settle themselves down, we can try and move things along here. I guess I have to have my sound alerts open in case anyone else like redeems one because yeah, apparently sound alerts has broken themselves and I have to baby them. Okay, let me. All right, so I got all my small shit right here, real quick. So here's a little something that's kind of funny. I got this from the Yabai market. This is a Fauna Booba mousepad keychain. So I saw these and I was like, that is so hilarious. That's so funny. So I had to grab one. It was just too funny to pass up. Also, I told Pixie about these, and she thought that's so funny, and she wished she would have grabbed one. So yeah, I sent her like a video of it on Twitter because she wanted to see what it looked like. And yeah, it has like a mouse pad texture to it. These are squishy, and the bottom does have like an anti-slip material on it. So it's literally a mouse pad. It's just tiny and fits on a key ring. So I was like, yeah, give me one of those. Give me one of those. Hold on.
Yeah, boy.
There we go. I'm sad that I didn't get the Fauna one. I have a random anime girl. You have Privity. Privity is awesome. Don't even trip about it. She's great. She's great. Was there male merch that I should know about? I do think there was, but I did not grab any, unfortunately. So, yeah, was anyone carrying yaoi? There might have been some in the yabai market, but once again, yeah, I didn't grab any. Would never have thought we would now get booba mouse pads becoming keychains. You know what the ultimate meta is? You know those big ones where it's literally the whole character's like torso, and like all of this is also like squishy and ergonomic, and you're supposed to put like your whole arm on top of it. You get that for your arm, then you get an actual booba mouse pad for your wrist, and then you get this, and you tape it to the top of your clicker mouse, and then you put your finger on top of it, so then you can push down on it, and then so you've got ergonomics for your arm, your wrist, and your finger. It's all coming together. See, eventually mankind comes together and figures out what it is that they need to do in order to advance society. Does the BDSM booth at Yabai Market count as male merch? I think it could be considered to be male merch. Apparently we need to grab Dodgy his collar there next time around, and then I can throw his collar onto him finally. All right. I don't think you need to triple stack the booba mouse pads. That's because you're thinking in only 2 dimensions, Drew. You need to get onto the 4th dimension. Come on, keep up. All right, and so this came along with the MIDI Kawa merch. So I don't know, like, if this is starting to become a thing. If this is like a company that just came out and they are specifically trying to cater to VTubers, because I know Lucia also has one of these that's on the way, but they have like these metal cards that kind of remind me of the Pokemon like gold plated cards you would get inside the big Pokeballs from Burger King back in the day, if anyone is old enough to remember those. And yeah, it's all gold and engraved. There's a bunch of designs in there that are specific to the VTuber, and then there's the art itself right there. And then it's double-sided, so there's another one. There's another illustration on the back. This one is also again by MIDI, and it says "Rev it up and let it rip," because that's what she says at the end of her streams. And this is number 30 out of 100. So yeah, and also I got another one of these from Yabai Market, but that one has Freerun on it. But so yeah, so like MIDI's got one. The folks at that might have actually been Kawa, where I got that card too. They had one. Lucia's got one. So I don't know if this is like a new company that's come up, and they're just sort of putting their product out there and people are liking it. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm into it, because it's like this shit's metal, like legitimately, like you can hear that. So yeah, it's I'm into them. I don't know where I'm gonna put them. Eventually I'll figure out some place to, like, because you can't just like, or can you? Like, if you get a large enough card sleeves, I guess you could like slip them inside and have like pages of these metal cards in a binder. That would be kind of interesting, I suppose. But yeah, that is that. Next up is to make my gaming chair a giant booba mousepad. Now, wouldn't that be nice? Get a mimic gaming chair. All right. If anyone wants me to start using gaming chairs again, that's how you do it. Hold on. Let me try and get it to focus on this again, and then we can. All right, there we go. Cool. Somewhat do remember, but never got the gold card. That's unfortunate, because they're pretty cool. A gooner here? Oh no. Me? I'll have you know, I've never gooned a day in my life, let me tell you. Oh, there's the free room one. Okay, you know what? I'll put that off to the side, and we'll get to that eventually. It's definitely a new trend. You could throw you could card throw it and it would stick into the wall. Honestly, yeah. Like, yeah, you could grab one of these and like if someone came into your house, just like unsleeve it and just like you want to be Gambit? You want to be Gambit and like use cards as a weapon? Use these things. Grab them just like that's how you get someone out of there. Hey soul, hello son. I feel like I need to grab my pipe and just be like Daddy is streaming right now. Don't worry. I will take you to Walmart afterwards. That's where kids like to go, right? They like to hang out. No, kids on Maui, they like to go hang out at the Safeway after school. So you know what? Hey, there you go. Okay, and then here, I guess I can show these. These are some decal stickers that I got from I don't remember who, but so I got Goth Mume. Goth Mume there, and these are all like intended to be like put onto a car. They're like weatherproof, UV proof, and all that sort of stuff. Then I got Megumin. That Megumin right there. And then lastly, I got Lucy from Zenless Zone Zero. Now, I intended to grab these two and actually put them on my car because you can see like they like get cut off down at the legs, so you're kind of supposed to like put them like in the window or something like that. And then I was planning on putting Mume on my water bottle, but unfortunately I have run out of space for the size of this sticker on my water bottle, and as you can see, there's very little room left for a large sticker to go. So yeah, unfortunately there was no more room unless I start overlapping them, which I don't want to do yet. So we'll see how that goes. If Gambit was into anime and alternate universe, you can't tell me that Gambit would not be into anime. All you gotta do is like show him some of this stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm in. Sure, why not? And then last thing, from the same booth where I got those stickers, I also got this Poco Raccoon, who I unfortunately was not able to attend her meet and greet because of mostly because I was stupid and I just forgot to buy tickets. So, but I will say in my defense, the system that Offkai had set up was also stupid because people could refund their tickets if they weren't able to like attend a meet and greet, or in Poco's case, it got rescheduled. So it was supposed to happen on Friday, got pushed to Sunday because of technical reasons, and so people could refund them if they wanted. However, that system would refund people for their tickets, but they wouldn't put the tickets that were refunded back into the system for someone else to purchase. So someone bought a ticket, and then they refunded that ticket, and then that ticket's just lost. It's just gone into the ether. Which is stupid, because it's like, no, if someone refunds the ticket, it should go back into the system so that someone else can buy it. We can't do it with this technology, apparently. That's dumb, and I hate it. So, Offkai, do better. Alright. The ticket sales were rough. Yeah. And I mean, like, yeah, because, like, basically all but I want to say, like, maybe 6 meet and greets, like, sold out. The ones that were actually ticketed. And apparently they sold out in like what Idol for Cottontail? What was it, like 10 minutes or something like that? It's crazy. The only place where that ticket goes is in the trash now. Not even the trash. I would have gone into the trash to get a refunded ticket. No, it gets sucked into a black hole somewhere or something like that. Or have a wait list so that if someone refunds, the next person on the list has the opportunity to get it. Literally just anything other than the ticket's just gone forever. It's so dumb. Anywho. Okay. Oh, and since we talked about all the MIDI stuff that I have, I'll also just point out. Oh, I didn't even notice this. So you got like this little checky. I didn't really know what these things were. I guess they're just kind of like little rewards you get for going around and going to certain booths or attending certain meet and greets. Apparently, I got 2. I didn't even know until literally right now. So whoopsie daisy. But hey, I got 2 things. I got 2 free things, so I'm not gonna complain too much. And then lastly, so I got this Takodachi sticker. Yeah, that's cute. And from that booth, I also got this Sobbing Mocha sticker, this Ina Wa sticker, and then I think I also got this Roka sticker. So that was fun. All right. Got 2 thank you cards for free. Exactly. Buy one, get one. Okay. And then this was let me grab all of this. So this was all merchandise for Hayami, who is that same VTuber who I got that Omamori for. She's a super small indie VTuber, but she's super nice, super sweet. Got a really warm and welcoming personality to her. Apollo, for those of you guys from the server, Apollo is also friends with her. She had a standee that I could have won via a rock paper scissors competition. I was literally one of the first 2 to begin the tournament, and I literally lost immediately. So that was demoralizing. But hey, I got stickers and I got an Omamori and this big one on the side of my water bottle. That's also her. I had to get the big ass fuck off ears sticker and stick that on my water bottle. So that was a good time. So yeah, I don't want to think the losing out on the standee and not being able to make it to the Poco meet and greet. Those were definitely my two biggest regrets from this con. But it's it be what it be, you know. Maybe next year, if they're actually there. Remember when Nightfang lost a bid for the puppet? I didn't hear the actual way that all went down. I just know that our group did not win, and that's that is as far as the specifics that I know go on that one. Miyabi from Zenless would be proud. Yeah. The big wall scrolls with like her, and then the other one with just her ears was also at this con. These are some more stuff relating to Lucia. So I have this one, like a really nice little. Oh my god, who was it? You know what? I can't even remember who it was. No, I do remember who it was. But okay, I'm not going to say who, but I'll just say one of her friends was talking about this little print here, and she called her Snow Bunny Lucia. Yeah. So now that's the way I think of this one. This is Snow Bunny Lucia. Oh man. That's wild. I know. Again, I'm not a snitch. All right? Unlike all of you, I'm not a snitch. So I'm not going to be naming names here. But that's all I'll say. Is that one of her friends accidentally was talking about this card and called her a snow bunny. That's it. And then I've got this one. This is from the Christmas event last time around. I really like this. This really legit feels like a Christmas postcard. So yeah, I'm actually glad that I got this. I got this from Natty. So Or I guess specifically I got it from Apollo's wife. You know, same thing. That same general group. You know, the ones that were passing them out at her meet and greet. So yeah, I'm glad that I got that one because I like that art. It's super adorable. Who was it? Be a snitch? No. I'm not gonna be a snitch. That's not how I roll. That's not how I've gotten through life. No, sir. Okay. That does look like a Christmas card. I know, right? That's the second VTuber that calls their winter outfit Snow Bunny. Yeah, who was the other one? Amelie. Okay, and then let me move this off to the side, and I'll be able to show it there. So then here's another decal sticker that I got. This is for Sansen. Yeah. So I got her along with the Lucia keychain. This is also from Dusko. Which again, super long line to get in there, but I do like this one. And this one, you know, unlike the, you know, Megumin and Lucy, who, you know, a little bit more horny energy behind them, this one's just nice. You know, I would be down to put this on my back windshield, because you know, you just have San looking at you, like, behind me. She's just like, hey, hope you're doing good back there. You doing good? You doing good tailgating me? Because I drive a fucking Prius? Yeah? I bet you are. Alright. Anyways, fuck you. Let's see. Yes, it's actually Amelie. Of course it is. San is super chill. San is super duper cool. And I really appreciate her in that sense because, like, a lot of VTubers, most of them are younger than me. I know for a fact that like she is actually older than me, and so it's kind of nice to have her, you know, mixed in with everyone else, because she is honestly like a breath of fresh air in terms of like her like emotional and mental maturity and level-headedness, and just like, you know, the way she carries herself and moves. You know, it's different from the way most sub 25-year-old VTubers tend to operate. So in that sense, I really appreciate the vibes that she brings. And she's a mother, yes. And her daughter is very silly. She's a silly little ass, that LB. It's funny, apparently people are like, oh, you know, your daughter, she's going to grow up to be so sassy. And she's like, gonna be sassy? Excuse me. She been sassy. I was fortunate to get a signed desk pad from her at TwitchCon. Nice. I did actually get to go to her meet and greet. It was literally the first day. I think that was like the first thing that I did, because it was at like the minute the vendor hall opened up. So I was like, well, I guess I gotta get in line for that. So literally boots on the ground for the first minute in Offkai, already meeting VTubers. So that was it was a little nerve-wracking, but again, she's super chill, and so she made the whole experience pretty easy. So shout outs to Sansen for that one. So I've got my bag here. So this is the bag, my trusty bag that I carried around the entire convention, and it's cool. I didn't know that Chroma Shift was like a huge sponsor for it. So when I saw like everyone carrying around all the Chroma Shift girls, I was really shocked to see that. There's Poco again. So yeah, so we got Poco, we got Yena, we got Taiga, Roka, Tonya, and then we got Koa, we got Ruby, we got Mia. Like, everybody's here, man. I was torn because I also wanted to go to San's meet and greet, but Mata had one at the same time. Did she? That would have been nice. That would have been a cool one to go to as well. But hey, you know, Sophie's choices. You know, you do what you gotta. Is there anything else in here that I could like show off? I got this Monica print. This is from Misty. I actually got this from Yabai Market, but I mean, there's nothing Yabai about it. It's just Monica. Just Monica. So, yeah, I guess I can go ahead and show that right there. Is it on like a little piece of yeah, it's like a little cardboard almost type of thing, you know? So yeah, so I got that. Yeah, and it's funny because like a lot of other conventions I've gone to, well, I haven't gone to a whole lot recently, but most of them have like spatterings of VTubers, and then it's mostly like anime and video games and stuff like that. This one was kind of the opposite. It was mostly VTubers and then spatterings of anime and video games. It was like majority VTubers, then I want to say like 50% VTubers, like 30% gacha games, and then like 20 per what did I say, 30%? Yeah, and then 20% like anime. So that was kind of funny. Oh shit, oh, I did have a Poco sticker. I was sure that I did, but I didn't know where it was. All right, well that'll go on my water bottle. So there was also a guy walking around handing out free deodorant, which, you know what? That's awesome, because honestly, you would expect that would be something that we need, especially at a VTuber convention. But honestly, people there didn't really stink. Which is crazy. This is crazy to think. You're like VTuber simps. Gotta be like some of the stinkiest motherfuckers on the planet. Never seen a blade of grass in their fucking life. Honestly, no. It was fine. Granted, they did keep the gaming room in a completely separate structure from the rest of the convention. So that might have something to do with it. But I mean, hey, regardless, it didn't stink, so I appreciate that. Is a small deodorant? Well, yeah, he's walking around just like handing them out to people. Literally, it was free. He just gave it to me. So you're not gonna go around with full sticks of deodorant and like giving them to people, right? And also, I don't know who this is, but there's a VTuber on this deodorant. The light is absolutely blasting her face out, but it says Dewey EXE. I don't know if anyone knows who she is, but apparently she's smelly, because the sticker says, "Don't be smelly like this bozo." So Dewey EXE out here catching strays, apparently being super duper stinky. So Dewey, you need some deodorant? Because I got some extra for you here. Never heard of her? Dang. Honestly, yeah. I should go and check her out, maybe. Speaking of, what I do know that I've got a whole shit ton of in here are these fucking... oh, wait. Do I have other stuff? Oh, yeah. So, okay. Let me grab, like, a hand... Dude. So this is something that people... They would literally take their business cards and just like shove them all over the table, and people could like grab them and then go and like check them out. Wait, one of those is one of the trading cards. There's another one. So yeah, like these are literally all VTuber business cards that have like their socials on them, their Twitches, their YouTubes and whatnot, and yeah, they just put them on a table, and then people can go around and grab them, and then you can maybe go check them out. And yeah, there's a lot of VTubers here that I might have to go and check out. Like, you know, anyone interested in like an office lady VTuber? I feel like that would be in demand. So, yes, sir. Does anyone Is anyone interested in a cosplayer adult content creator, like, you know, little cute dog girl VTuber? I bet there is. And then Apollo. Look at Apollo. Look at this guy. May I disturb you? May I bother you for a minute of your time, good sir? Apollo's cool. Him and his wife were there. They seem super chill. Yeah, like, also, and it's not just like VTuber, also just like, you know, bunch of like cards for people from their booths and stuff, you know, in case I want to go like check out their you know, their socials as well. Ooh, there's one in here that was super sick looking. Wonder if I can find it. Oh boy. What the hell is this? Oh, that's my USB. Where's that one? Oh shit. Oh, there's Pixie. Pixie, yeah, she went and put that art piece on there, and she was like, it's crazy. I put it on the table, and then like an hour later, they were all gone. I wonder why. I wonder why everyone might have grabbed these cards the moment they saw them. Now let me see. God, there's so fucking many. Oh, then I got a little Sia sticker. Forgot about that. Gotta put that on the water bottle too. Where's that one? That one really sick looking. Oh, is it not in here? I put it in my other bag. Wait. I'm pretty sure I just shoved them all in here. Did I lose it? I might have lost it. Might be gone forever. No. All right. Well, you get the idea. You get the idea. There's a shit ton of VTuber business cards here. Maybe it's actually in here, and I just didn't notice. Apollo is a gem. He is very cool. He's a very nice man, even if he does cook his chicken in the microwave. Okay. No, it's not here either. Well, maybe if I can find it, I will show you guys. It's not in that. Interesting. Well, anywho, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Is that card among the big pile? Well, that is the big pile in there, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Wait, what? Yeah, he cooks shit in the microwave. Shit that he shouldn't be cooking in there. I'm pretty sure there was like a logical explanation for what he did, but fuck if I can remember what it was. Yeah, I wonder why they went away within an hour. Yeah, who could say? Who could say? Okay, it's time for the prince. It's time for the prince. I bought way more of these than I thought I was going to. So right off the bat, we're starting strong. We have a Nimmy print here. We have a very nice Nimmy print. Yeah. Now these should be fine. These should be fine for me to show. If I can play Nikke and not have my stream immediately nuked, all these should be fine. So yeah. So I know for a fact that this is by an artist named Captivate. He's done a lot of professional work with VTubers. I believe he did the artwork for all of Spite's GamerSupps merchandise. So yeah, if you go to GamerSupps, you look for Spite's like hoodie and cup and all that. I'm pretty sure he did the art for all of that. And yeah, he did this really nice looking Nimmy, and I was like, I need me some of that. I need me some of that. So yes, sir. Went ahead and got me that. And then, now, I grabbed this, since I didn't get her in game, I decided to go ahead and grab Marciana as well. Yeah, I'm trying to get an angle that isn't gonna reflect the plastic sleeve. Fortunately, even though the penguins are in frame, they don't have their horrifying, biblically accurate teeth inside of their bills, so I can deal with them being here. This is the scaly dinosaur version of the penguins, not the scientifically accurate feathered dinosaurs that, you know, just give me my fiction, cuz it soothes me. All right. So, that's Marciana. I think from this artist, I originally wanted to get that ghost girl from Brown Dust 2. You remember that? But apparently she had only the one display piece, and then she didn't actually have the stock. She brought one to display, and then she brought no stock. So, you know, that was unfortunate, because that was a really good one. It was a really good piece. And yeah, unfortunately I could not partake. And then this, we got some more Poco. So this is actually by Shokun, who is actually Poco's model mama. So this is like, this is what she actually looks like. This is model accurate to her, and she's also Saba's model mama as well. So technically Poco and Saba are sisters. So fun fact for all y'all. Speaking of Nikkei, were you able to complete part 2 in time before you left Offkai? No, I did not. I absolutely did not. So I have no idea what happened at the end of the summer event. But hey, it is what it is. Also, there's another stray sticker in there. I just keep finding all these other stickers all over the place as I'm looking through shit. There we go. Yeah, and it's funny cause she did actually say, like, you get a free, I think it was Poco and Saba sticker, and I'm guessing it's because, like, yeah, she's actually their model mama. So she's like, yeah, if you get a Poco thing or a Saba thing, then you get a free sticker. And it's funny because on the sign she actually put Pogo, like Pogo. Her name is Poco, Poko, but everyone calls her Pogo. So she actually put Pogo on the sign, being like, you get a free Pogo sticker for every Pogo purchase. And so I just thought that was cute. You weren't able to see the chibi animation with Marciana, Cindy, and Rappy? I guarantee there's a way I can see it. I guarantee there's a way. Don't even worry about it. Alright. You should have asked. Idol got a few things that were out of stock and got the display item. Well, see, the thing is that, like, I thought, because I went to Yabai Market both, like, the first night and then the second night, I thought, like, she might have just, like, misplaced her stock. So then by the second night, when I went back, she taped a sign onto the print that said out of stock, so that people wouldn't ask about it. So then if you tried to peel the sign off of the print, it would have, like, ripped it. So, and plus she said, like, oh, there's like a little nick in the print right there and stuff like that. And I was like, that would have been fine, but she was like, no, I cannot allow it. I'm just built different, I guess so. Idol knows that if the workers out front tell you, sorry, we're out of stock, you go, oh, can you check the back? Can you check the back? Idol's everyone's favorite customer at the grocery store. If it gets on the archives, then you can see it. Exactly. Or I can just go on YouTube. That's also something. Should have bid on the GG standee at the Artist Alley. There were no bids on it. GG from Hololive? Wait, the Hololive standees? Did they? No one bid on those? Because I wanted that Rauta. I could have gotten that Rauta. There was no way that, like, someone wouldn't have bid on that one. But I mean, you know, not that I saw. Damn. Shit. Well, hey, it be what it be. You just gotta roll with the punches, I guess. Okay, and so I had to get something from Rosuri. So this is this is by Rosu. She is a artist, VTuber, and she has also done she's done one of Iron Mouse's models. She also does the art that you see on the sides of all of the Height cases. So you know, Height is a PC case manufacturer, and they've done collaborations with like Hololive and Doki Bird and all that. She's done the art for like the Hololive ones, the Suisse one, the Bay one, the Crony one. I think Callie might have had one. I can't really remember. And yeah, so she had a lot of really good prints. This one had an angel like counterpart to it that was like posed in an opposing direction with, like, you know, a white outfit and whatnot. They would have looked good together, but I was like, I can only get one, so I decided to get this one because I like how she looked. And was there something on the back? No, just like advertising more of her, like, her stuff. So that's actually her right there, the pink-haired girl. And yeah, she's got figures and whatnot. She's a very well-known, proficient artist, and she was actually there. Like, she was actually running her booth, which was super cool. So yeah, and she was very sweet. So that was nice. Now speaking of Crony, I had to grab this. I went past this guy's booth and his cronies were just too good. I was like, oh, I am a weak man. So yeah, went ahead and grabbed that. She is not beating the pet play allegations. No sorry, Bob. But yeah, as like he had like other ones. He had like a schoolgirl crony. He had a bunny girl crony, and this one, I don't know what it was, but it just kind of spoke to me. It just kind of spoke to me. Who knows why? It's a mystery. But yeah, I honestly, I did really like the schoolgirl one. It was either between this one or the schoolgirl one. But again, something about it just really spoke to me. Anywho, so got that one. Ugh. All right. I think I know why, but I'm not gonna say anything. Well, you know, again, it's a mystery. And then I got this Rappy. I got this this very nice looking Rappy Red Hood one. She here looking quite tan, which I guess makes sense because she does look a bit more tanned in her summer outfit. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like there's a whole lot more that needs to be said. It's Rappy Red Hood, man. You know, she's the awkward kudere / manic pixie dream girl we could all only hope to ever have in our lives. That, and then got another one from Captivate here. You guys remember Atelier Ryza? Because I sure do. Or, you know, as everyone usually calls it, Atelier Thyza. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yes, we all remember. We all remember. Remember when Atelier Thyza literally reinvigorated interest in the game series by modern audiences? Again, who could possibly figure out why? Again, an absolute head scratcher. No one, like, scientists will be wondering centuries from now, what was it? What was it that really got everyone interested in the Atelier series? Who knows? $60 just for a bikini skin? Listen, man. Sometimes you just need to step up to the plate, man. Sometimes you just need to step up to the plate. Okay. And then here, so I didn't have enough plastic sleeving for every print that I got, cuz this one I was just given raw. They just gave me this print raw dogged, which I was a little disturbed by, but you know, so that's why this plastic sleeving is doing triple duty actually. So yeah, this is another Lucia, and I honestly really like it. It's super sunny and refreshing. It's got great colors. It's a really good summer piece. Legitimately, I think it looks fantastic. And then if we momentarily take that one out, then we can see the true owner of this house, of this plastic sleeve, which is Mint and Ayami. So this is Mint with Ayami, who is her model mama. Now, here's the thing, bro. Mint was fucking escapable at this convention. Everywhere you looked, it was Mint. It was literally you know, Far From Home. Everywhere I look, I see her face. I literally went past 5 booths lined up next to each other. All of them had Mint. Like, if you didn't have Mint, you were literally losing out on like 70% of the buying market. It was insane. I don't know if it was because she had a concert going on, because I mean, like, there were other concerts going on, and I didn't see nearly as many representatives of those VTubers being you know, on sale at all the booths. But Mint, holy fuck, she's all over the place. She was the master of Offkai 2026. But yeah, so Ayami, I've been a fan of for a long while. She was the model mama for Mel from Hololive before she eventually graduated. And back in Mint's past life, she was a big fan of Ayami, and she actually collaborated with Ayami. And so then once she went and became Mint, bada bing, bada boom, she went and actually got herself a model from Ayami, and now I see this print here, so I'm like, oh, I need me some of that. I need me some of that. I'm honestly really shocked that Ayami has not made a like a doujin, like a full on like pornographic doujin of Mint at this point, because Mint would. I know Mint wants one. I know Ayami wants one. I'm just like, what is the holdup here? Who is telling y'all that you can't do that? You guys are literally the masters of your destiny on this one. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why that still hasn't become a thing, but apparently, for some cosmic reason, it hasn't. But if there is ever an actual official Mint doujin, rest assured, her own model mama is going to be the one to draw it. She took over all the vendors and had them put her in their prints. I mean, whatever she did, she definitely... Wait, what the fuck? I just noticed, up in the corner right there, it says Ayami and... What does it say? Hachigo. I'm gonna assume that must mean, like, Mint in Japanese or something, because I'm like, who the fuck is Hachigo? Excuse me? Well, anyway, I mean, we know who that is, so yeah. And then lastly, last thing that this plastic print is doing triple duty for is another Lucia. Now, I do gotta shout out Soul for being willing to trade me the large print for the small print that I had. I literally was in line with all the guys that I was staying at the Airbnb. The very last one of these got sold right in front of my eyes. I got completely cucked on getting this print. So then I had to get one of the small ones. But again, my baby boy Soul, he was like, I actually want the small one because I don't remember the reason. I don't even know if it was a legit reason. He might have just been being cool and was like, I can't, I don't have room, you know, I'm gonna be like all of this and that and the other. Like, and he was like, I would prefer the small one. So we did a little trade, and so now I've got the big one. W Soul, exactly. You bitched me out for it? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Cause that was dirty behavior. And then we find out later on, like, what was it? Idol bought up like 4 of them? The machinations that go on here. Blaze did it? Oh, all right, well, there you go. Yeah, so so another person bought up like 4, and at the Airbnb he was like, yeah, I got some in case like anyone wasn't able to, and I was like, you motherfucker. Come on, man. Like, people are out there trying to be the masters of their own destiny. Yeah, so I am happy that I was able to get the large one. Whether it would have been from Soul or I would have grabbed one from Blaze, like, either way, I'm glad I managed to get one. Although I do feel like a little bit sad because apparently Pixie specifically wanted the small one, and apparently they got sold out as well. So it's like I should have told her, because I ran into Pixie and I showed her this one when I had the small one, and I could have pointed her in the direction to go grab it, but apparently by the time she eventually did get around to going to the booth, yeah, boy was sold out. Like, he got cleaned out of all his Lucia stock, which is awesome, honestly. Not for the people that didn't manage to get one, but it's cool that Lucia is selling out at people's booths. That's what we like to see. So that is it. Those are all my prints. So now we've only got one more category to go over in terms of all of the merch that I managed to pick up. And I'll let this bag that the merchandise came in kind of be an indicator as to what this merchandise might entail. So here's the bag. Here's the bag that it came in. JAST, which I guess stands for Jast X Salt. Excess salt? I don't know what they're doing there. But and then around the back, J18. Yes, sir. I don't know what the deal with the furry girl is, but she's there. So yeah, there was a little side market that they had going on for artists to be able to sell their wares that were a little bit more of the spicy variety. So there were actual so the yabai market is what it was called. It only started up around like 8 or 9 p.m. in the in the evening time, and the space that it was in was like really limited, so only a select number of people were able to go in at a time, and people were only allowed to go in after some people had been let out. So once it reached capacity, the line got held up, and then only once, like, 2 or 3 people left, then 2 or 3 people would be allowed in. And I just kept on funneling out like that. There was a lot of interesting stuff in there. Yeah, lots of more scandalous prints. There was a booth that had collars and certain types of harnesses and gags. There was an R-Play booth that had some meet and greets where you could just rock right up and talk to them VTubers standing there in the naked. they were there on the screen. They were naked, and if you wanted to talk to them, you could just go up to the microphone. And then Tenga had a booth in there, and the Pippa Dojin was being sold in there. Yes, sir, it was. So it was one of those kinds of booths. Yes, I mean, the whole area was those kinds of booths. Oh my god, Jet. Wait, Jester Witch? Is that Jet? Is that Jet? I'm gonna this fucking guy. You're just in time. You're just in time for the porn hall. Let's see. At least it's after hours. Exactly. So I got 5 books. I got 5 books while I was there. And I cannot show 3 out of 5 of them. Yeah, I can't show that one or that one. I could show that one. Cannot show that one. Could I show the back? No, not really. Okay. And then I can show that one. Okay. Oh, and I can show the free run card too. Yeah. Okay. So, let me first show the free run card. So I think this was also at Kawa. I think this was also at the Kawa booth. So here's the free run metal card. It'll focus on there. So yeah, who would have thunk it? It's her sitting on a mimic. And then there is a backside which I cannot show. But yeah, the art on there is very nice looking, even if the camera doesn't want to focus in on it and whatnot. I think you can tell what's going on there. So yeah. Yeah, on top of the mimic, I got 36 out of 100. I seem to be striking right down the middle with the 30s there. It says Ecchi Gang. Okay, so never mind. It's not Kawa. It was the Ecchi Gang booth. So yeah, I got that from the Yabai Market. Here is one of the books I grabbed. It is titled "The New Disciplinary Committee President's Tits Are Too Big." So yeah, this is by an artist named Hogan, who does very nice artwork. Definitely would recommend checking out his work if you would like to. You know what's also funny is that at the J18 booth, you know who else was there? Fubuki's artist. Like legitimately, like Fubuki from Hololive, her model artist was there, and he wasn't selling porn, but he was just like selling Fubuki books and illustrations, and I think also just Fox Girl books. So I don't know why he was at their table specifically, but yeah, he was just there. And yeah, I think Shadow, I think he might have been here. He did grab some stuff from him apparently. It's an unexpected appearance, I know, right? Let me see, how much can I, oh, immediately. Okay. I was gonna see, like, how much of this book could I actually show? I think I can literally only show the first page. I think that's it's literally the first page is all I could show is just that. So yeah. I don't know what the camera is trying to focus on. There's literally only this in front of your face. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is the only page that I can show y'all. But I guarantee you, it is the rest of it is very good. Story time. You know what? I could. Let me. Why not? Let me read like the first 2 pages. Let's see here. Nice to meet you. I'm your disciplinary committee president this year. My name is Kazuma Ritsuko. I'm looking forward to serving you. As you're aware, our school forbids courtship between the sexes, a decision necessitated by the sex drives of our male student body. Consequently, to preserve school morals, the disciplinary committee will begin relieving the lust of our students this semester. Should you experience sexual urges, address them with your nearest monitor. Thank you. Dismissed. Huge. Prez, don't you feel forced to do this? Are you sure you don't mind? Mind? I'm a monitor. Is it not common sense I do my job? I guess so, yeah. Does that mean I could ask you to help me? Noted. I have a queue of students waiting to be relieved. If you can wait until after lunch, I'll relieve you with my mouth then. After lunch would be great, if that's okay with you, Prez. Very well. And no, I don't mind at all. Huh? There you go. The literary masterpiece. That is the new disciplinary committee president's tits are too big by actually it's Try Hogan. That is the artist, not just Hogan. Try Hogan. Alrighty. So that was one of 2 books that I can show you. The other one here is Nummy Tummy. This is just a essentially it's just an artwork. It's just an artwork book. I do think I could show like a couple things in here. I could probably show that. Yeah. Let me see here. I feel like a good one here. Also, what the fuck is this? I don't think this is on my my regular playlist, which would make sense because I'm this is I feel like this might not be allowed for me to play. So let me find something else to play real quick. Where's the Sleep Wave? There we go. That works for me. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what? I'll just show like the first page again. Yeah, so it's literally it's an artwork book by Mignon, and it literally just like showcases, girls and their tummies. So if you are a tummy enjoyer, this is definitely a book to check out. So yeah, and it like a bunch of different girls that he's like drawn over the years in escalating instances of indecency, I will say. So here's like another one. So like the first like 30 pages are dedicated to like the first girl. Then we move on to this girl afterwards, and then we move on to another one, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's more of almost like an art or photograph collection, but of anime women. So definitely recommend checking that out. If again, if you're interested in nummy tummies, this is the one for you. Now, yeah, I can't show the other ones I've got, but one is called Please Freeze Please, which doesn't really tell you a whole lot about like what actually happens in it. So I guess I could never mind. I was going to read like the description that might have been on the back of the book, but there is none. So get fucked. The other one that I have is called Blowjob Research Club. Now, because that title is very vague, they do have a description on the back of the book here for you. Our protagonist, Amaya Seishiro, is in love with class darling Shirayuki Azusa. She's out of his league, so there's no way he can tell her how he feels. All Seishiro can do is sneak off to the school storage room to jerk off to thoughts of Azusa. That's the only thing he can do. He has literally no other options other than to do that. Until one fateful day, she asks, Amaya, would you let me suck your dick? Azusa drags Seishiro to the old, unsanctioned blowjob research club, and he gets sucked off by his crush in the experience of a lifetime! Exclamation point. But Azusa is only the first club member who wants to drain Seishiro dry, and certainly isn't the last. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know. Like, honestly though, the artist for this one, Zonda, really, really fantastic artist. And the one for Please Freeze Please, Shiwasu no Okina, very, very good artist. I'm like, you know, these titles and these premises, they're all funny. The art is top tier. Okay, so like legitimately, definitely want to check that shit out if you are a fan. If you're a fan of that of this type of artwork. The last one that I have, you don't need to say the fifth book's name? Yeah, I do. The last one I have is Live as Whole. Now, okay, I can at least try and show just the top of this cover. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's it. All right, that's all I can show. All right, so as you can see, it's a bunch of Hololive girls. Because listen, this was the VTuber convention we were at. All right, so I had to get at least something that had something to do with VTubers. You know what I'm talking about? So, and it was literally either this one or the Pippadoshin. I had no interest in the Pippadoshin, so I grabbed the Hololive one. So, yeah. And there is dialogue in it. Okay, yeah. It's, if you can believe it, it's literally just a bunch of Hololive VTubers getting dicked. Who do we even have in here? A lot of them have graduated. We got Aqua, we got Shion, we've got, that's still Aqua and Shion. We've got Matsuri, we've got Chloe, we got Laplace, we got Iroha. Okay. Did not expect that. We got Kanata, we got Marin, and wait. Okay. Interestingly enough, wait. Hold on. This is still Kanata. That's Aqua. You know what? Wait. Marin isn't actually getting any action. That's so funny. Of all of them, you would expect Marin to be one of them, but no, she just has a little cameo appearance. Who the fuck is this? Inaba Haneru. Oh, is she like is she trying to audition for Hololive? That kind of makes sense. That would make sense. Okay, so and then we've got an OC. We've got an OC who's trying to prove her worth, but she's gonna be in for a very shocking surprise when she finds out what the audition process is like, I'm sure. You think with how she acts at times. Exactly. I know there are dojins of her, but not this one, I guess. Oh well. Alrighty. That's it. That is my whole Offkai haul, and yeah, that is all of it. So I managed to still get like an hour and a half out of going over all of that shit. That is pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, the books were the last ones in the haul. Well, I mean, what do you're gonna front load with the porn? Who the hell are you, Drew? Do you not know how like orders of operations work? You think you just do that? Who does that? Who has the temerity to just go ahead and just like automatically put the porn on the table the very first thing? Come on, man. You gotta know how to do this shit. So yeah, that is everything. So even though I said like this would be a short stream where I just go over like Offkai and everything that I grabbed while I was there, essentially we practically got a full stream out of it anyway. I guess I can also just like mention all of like the meet and greets that I went to as well. So there was I went to 2 Lucia meet and greets, I went to Sanson's meet and greet, I went to Middy's meet and greet, and I tried throughout the entire weekend to be able to go to Poco's, but it just didn't happen. Again, because their system is so shit that when people refund their tickets, the tickets don't get put back up for sale. They just disappear into the ether. Sure, why not? But yeah, the very first one that I went to was Sanson, and again, she was super cool, very just easygoing and chill, so it was easy to be able to talk to her, and I think I lucked out on her being the very first VTuber meet and greet that I ever did, so that like I could get like those like initial jitters kind of out, even though I did still kind of feel them each time, but you know, it was she was definitely a good one to kind of like you know, be able to get used to the whole thing of like, again, meeting a person or a content creator that you know, but they don't really know you. So that was a good time. Lucia's first meet and greet, she was actually appearing as a little hand puppet. So she was at the booth for, I believe they're actually a VTuber agency called 3AM, and they do things very different over there. They had like a very weird background setup for their booth that had like a bunch of like screenshots from like anime and video games and also movies, just like regular ass movies. And then they also had they had like all the VTuber meet and greets that they had at their booth via like little hand puppets, like little lunch bag hand puppets. And then they had a bunch of standees for their VTubers there, but they weren't the regular standees where they're like printed out. Instead, I believe one of the VTubers herself actually drew each of them onto cardboard with a Sharpie And then those were their standees. Their VTuber standees were hand drawn on cardboard with Sharpie, which is like that's the sort of like fun, like sort of punk rock DIY kind of spirit that I really appreciate. I think that stuff is cool. And it's funky and jazzy and kind of, out of the box and colors outside the lines a little bit. And it's just different, I'm amazed it wasn't a sock puppet. Yeah. Well, because they did like customize them. They put their hair on there and their outfits and stuff. They gave Lucia these big old titties. Like, Lucia herself was like, why is my puppet like hot and shit? And it's probably because she's hot. So, maybe that's the reason why. Who could say? Again, it's a mystery. So many mysteries that arose from this weekend that I guess we'll just never know the answers to, unfortunately. And then, yeah, after that, I do think like the next one that I did was just like Lucia's second meet and greet, where she was just on a screen. It was like a normal one where it was her model on a screen, very large screen, kind of intimidating, not gonna lie. And but yeah, damn it, I forgot that when I went up to her on the second meet and greet, I did walk up and I said like, my name's Relikai, by the way. And she was like, if you ever introduce yourself to me again, I will kill you. And so I forgot on the first stream that she had when we got back, I didn't introduce myself in the chat. I gotta do that next time. And then there was Mitty on the last day. I had so many things that I wanted to say to her in particular because, I've been watching her for a really long time, and but by that point, literally her meet and greet was 1 hour before the end of the entire convention. So by that point, my mind was already going at like a mile a minute, and at the same exact time that her meet and greet was going on, I was also having to try and get over to where the rock paper scissors tournament was going on for the Hayami standee that I was trying to get. So literally right when I finished the meet and greet, I ran over to where that was going on to try and participate in, at which point I promptly lost. So yeah, that sucked. She rarely shows up here, let alone raids the stream. Thanks, Drew. I appreciate that. And yeah, so unfortunately, like, I also unfortunately like talked all over her, and I don't think I gave her any time to say anything. I realized that afterwards, and I was like, oh god, I feel so bad. I just completely took control of the conversation, barely let her get a word in edgewise, and then suddenly they were like, all right, it's time to take the picture and move the fuck on. And I was like, okay, whatever. And like, again, my mind was going like, and again, it was right at the very end of the convention, so I was just really frazzled at that point. So yeah. And then aside from that, running into VTubers who were just there in person was very interesting. Not letting her talk. I know. I'm an absolute jerk. Chivalry is dead. Chivalry is dead, guys. And all men are pigs. I mean, hey, look no further if you want proof. You yap too much. I did. I do almost feel like my streamer like switch might have gotten like switched on at that point, because I did kind of feel like I was finding things to just kind of like fill in gaps where I was like, oh my god, okay, like no one said anything for like 1.5 seconds. Okay, here, I'll start talking about this, and then I just took off from there. It's unfortunate. Don't become a streamer, guys. Streamers are the worst. And then yeah, so in addition to like VTubers who had actual meet and greets there were ones who were just attending as regular guests. One that I saw there was Pixie Hound. Again, she was if I can her card, like, throw it back up here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So Pixie Hound, this was her card. She was there in person, and she's one of Lucia's friends, and she's also friends with Cinder. So yeah, she was actually there in person, and I was like, I'd like to run into her if I can, but I was like, what are the odds? There's literally like 10,000 people here. Who knows if it'll actually happen? But then I did. Then I ran into her. Literally, she goes walking past, and I was just like, "What, Pixie?" And she was like, "Hey!" And so she was really nice. We actually stood there for like a couple minutes just talking, and she mentioned my Twitch name color. Which is funny because I had my Twitch name color is like this light blue, and it had been that for a really long while. So then I decided randomly on a whim one night I wanted to change it. I wanted to try on a new hat. So I changed it to like this orange color, and I might as well have just stood in front of every single like streamer whose chat I had entered and like just twisted a baby's head off of its neck right in front of them, because every single person was just like, "Ew, why are you orange?" Like, I could not go anywhere without people being like, "Why the fuck did you change your name color?" So then I had to change it back. I had to change it back, and I had to, like, for some reason I thought the one that I had was just one of the default, like colors when you go to change. If you want to change your name color, you know how there's like that row of like default colors that you can just select, and then like I thought it was one of those, but evidently not, because when I chose the one that I thought it wasn't right. So then like what I had to actually do was go to the VOD of one of the streamers that I watch and wait for my name to pop up, and it had the old color that I had used for my name, and I had to use a color dropper tool to grab it and then use it for to change my name back. So now I changed my name color back, and everyone's like, "Oh, thank God you're blue again." I was like, Jesus Christ, I can never change my name color now. I am forever blue. I guess like for Pixie, because like I guess the blue is kind of similar to her blue. I guess that's why she liked it. So when she saw that my name color was different, she was like, "Oh, you're not blue anymore." I guess that makes sense. But everyone else, they're just like, "Ew, why are you a different color?" It screws with memory. Like, man, is that all I am? Is that all we are? It's just a color? It's just a color in streamers' chats? It was that hard? It was! Like Lucia, Pixie, Spelly, Hyami, they all were like, "Why is your name different?" So like again, I might as well have just like come up and slapped them in the face for the reaction that I got from all of them. Yes, you're just a color. Evidently so. So now I know. Now I know, and I will not mess with the natural order of things ever again. I apologize. I apologize to the powers that be for God forbid a man wants to wear a different hat. That's the way I kind of describe it. But yeah, she literally actually, when we met in person, she brought it up. She was like, I'm so glad that you changed your name back to Blue. And I was like, oh my god. Okay. And then yeah, I met Spelly. Spelly does art. She does a bunch of animations for like a lot of VTubers. Like they're intro animations or their lore videos. She's literally done ones for Tomoe. She's done ones for Vex. She's done ones for Matara. She's done ones for there was another like pretty well-known one that I can't really remember, but I mean, hey, even just those three names, like you guys know those girls. She did like the animated lore videos for all of them. She was there in person, and it was so funny because I literally my roommate and I were sitting down right in front of the doors to one of the entrance doors to the artist alley, and we were just like sitting there like taking a load off for a couple minutes, and then we just see her walk by, and we were like, was that Spelly? And we were like, yeah, it was. And we had been trying to find her because we both watch her. And so then she just goes by, and then we're like, ah, shit, all right, let's get up. And so we literally kind of go and chase her down, but she was walking like fast. And like for 1 second, I actually had the mind to just like from across the artist alley, just like yell out in like a very confrontational sort of way, like, Spelly does art. Like to... But no, eventually we like caught up, and I didn't have to accost her in front of the entire artist alley. I know Vex the most. Oh, do you? Oh, do you know Vex the most, young man? Yeah, so meeting her was cool. I felt bad because it felt like I actually ran into her like probably 4 or 5 times or something like that, and every single time she felt like she was on a mission, like she was walking with purpose. And I always just kind of went like, oh, hi, Spelly. And so I didn't want to like tag along with her as she's like walking. I would have felt like I'm just sort of like latching myself onto them. Or like following her around and stuff like that. So, I would just kind of like say a couple of like things and then be like, all right, okay, see you later. But apparently she was like, no, you could have like, we could have like gone somewhere and just like talked for a little bit, but I was like, it didn't feel like appropriate or whatever. Speed walking, kind of, yeah. And then I feel like there was one more time I ran into. Actually, no, that might have been it. No, I think that was it. Those were the only ones that I like ran into in the wild. Apparently there was another VTuber who was there physically that I saw. And I only found out about it after the fact. And I've also known this girl from for a while, and there was one girl who was there who was actually cosplaying as her, and she was like the only one. And I passed by her at least like 2 or 3 times. So I don't know for certain because she hasn't posted up like pictures or anything like that, but I swear, I'm like, if that was her, then god damn it, I wish I had known, because I could have like gone up and at least said hi or something like that. Cause like, what are the odds? Cause she's not like super well known. She's not like, she has an audience, but she's not like crazy well known. So if the odds that she was there in person and then there was one cosplayer of her who was there, the odds are pretty good that was probably her. And so I'm like, damn it, that was I could have said hi. Just didn't have your guts stat up. No, I just didn't even think of it. I just thought she might have been a cosplayer. But then like knowing after the fact that she was actually there in person, I'm like, there were no other cosplayers for her there. So that like had to have been her, right? So it's it is what it is. So there are like a couple of like regrets that I have in regards to like the way the entire convention ended up going. Again, Poco was like the biggest one. Again, it was mostly my own stupidity. I just forgot the day that the general ticket sales went up. So that was on me. But I will put some blame on Offkai and their shit system. Like, if you guys sell tickets for an event and then people refund those tickets, they should go back into the system so that people can buy those refunded tickets. Come on, work with me here. Yeah, the other one is that I couldn't get that Ghost Girl print. But like there was nothing I could do about that. And then yeah, another one was not, I feel like, having like the best meet and greet I could have had with MIDI. Could have gone better. Like, not that it went bad, I just like, I feel like I just completely took the reins over and didn't give her like any chance to say anything. And there was something that I wanted to specifically talk to her about during that meet and greet, and I did not mention it at all because I was just yapping about my stupid fuck ass day. And then yeah, the other VTuber who, like, that cosplayer that I kept seeing, most likely her. Yeah, it just didn't even cross my mind that might have actually been her. Just thought it was a cosplayer. So yeah, that was my Offkai experience, and it was a good time. It was a whole lot of fun. Again, the thing that was great about it is just like, again, the energy around the entire convention was just really good. It was like, it wasn't stressful. It wasn't it didn't feel like, people were, anxious, or, nobody stank. It was just a very relaxing, good time. And everybody, both con attendee and, special guests, and even VTubers who didn't have anything to do with the convention, they were just there as also general attendees, they also seemed to, have a good time. So I think there was like a couple things. Apparently there was like a fire in the park, but like that was like after the convention had wrapped up for the day, and I guess just like some people were, I don't know, being stupid. And I mean, it was off con grounds and whatnot, so and nothing came of it. It got dealt with. So it was just like this weird little blip where people were like, oh, what's going on there? But yeah, like there was no huge drama, at least like from what I've heard. Yeah, it honestly just kind of, it was just a good time. Everyone seemed to have a good time. And yeah, the next one has been announced for April, which, yeah, everyone's already talked about, like, oh my god, that's like so soon. You like we have like zero time to prepare. But just as many people have also pointed out, like, listen, man, like, convention center like time slots are competitive, and Offkai is pretty small in comparison to like other conventions that would probably be held at that same site. So if that's the one they went with, it's probably the one that was either the only one available, or like the next one would have maybe been like October or November or something like that. And so they were like, well, it's like the closest to our usual time during the year. So, it's just kind of one of those things, when you are trying to hit above your weight class, you're not going to get very far. So you just work with what you can. It was definitely a nice change of pace compared to AX, for sure, adding it to my rotation of cons. That's awesome. Yeah, and like, again, like, all the people that we attended with, everyone was super cool, and it was we were very close to the convention center, and it was you know, nothing really happened that made like the whole the experience on the whole as you know, nothing put a damper on it. Like, yeah, again, there were like setbacks and there were things that could have gone better. There were certain things that, you know, I regret that didn't go the way I had hoped or I had planned. But, yeah, overall, like, when all is said and done and I look back on the experience, it was just a good time. It was just a good time. All the people that we were there with were already, we've all said that, like, we want to, you know, go to the next one, even though the turnaround for it is a lot sooner than would probably be good for a lot of people. But, you know, apparently even more people than this time are saying that they want to go to the next one. So, like, the group that we had plus like another 4 or 5 people. So yeah, it's there's a lot to plan out and not as much time to plan it. So we'll see what ends up happening. But I would if I can make it happen, I'm definitely down to go to the next one, and maybe, yeah, even the ones in the future, because yeah, I haven't been consistently to a convention in a good long while. I'm not like a regular con goer. For me, conventions are things that happen like once every once in a while for like specific things, or because like maybe a specific guest will be there, or specific friends are like, hey, we're going to this thing, do you want to go? And it's like, yeah, sure, why not? And but I mean, this one is like I could see myself actually like deciding to go regularly to this, even though it's a pretty fair distance away. I found out that apparently compared to some people's commutes, it wasn't even, my trip wasn't even that bad. Apparently, I think Ad-Free from the Sox agency, she apparently also drove from Texas. And I'm just like, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, I admire the dedication, but holy shit, like, I mean, apparently she has a Tesla, so it's like, okay, I can see that being like cheaper than getting a plane ticket, but holy shit, I'm pretty sure she said like it took her like over 30 hours to drive there. So it's like, god damn. I mean, hey, if you can make it work, and she apparently made it work, then more power to you. For me, 12 hours is crazy. So I don't think I could have made that happen, but she appears to be made of sturdier material than I am. 30 hours plus, apparently. So yeah, that's that is all that I feel I've got to say on Offkai. I would definitely recommend anyone out there who might be listening who did not go, who had even a bit of an interest in it, like, you know, if you're someone who is interested in this sphere, this virtual YouTuber sphere that a lot of us find ourselves perpetually circling like you know, bees around a flower, I would definitely recommend it. It's a good time, and I think it's only going to get bigger from here on out, because like I mentioned at the beginning, I think like this Offkai was like a turning point, because again, lots of VTubers have complained about Offkai, saying like it's too far away from them. There are other VTuber conventions that, you know, should be highlighted. Fuck California. I am never gonna go to California ever in my goddamn life, because fuck everybody there and fuck that state. But a lot of those people attended this Offkai, and everyone seems to have enjoyed it. So I think this is gonna be where a lot of people are like, you know what? Offkai's cool, man. So, like, if you can make it there, definitely go make it. So, yeah, I don't know what the tipping point might be for like when it kind of loses that vibe that it had this time around, where it's still like pretty big, but it's still like small in comparison to like what could be considered like actual big conventions like Anime Expo, like Comic-Con, like any of those types of conventions. Eventually it'll be like, enough people will decide like, oh, I also want to go, and then we'll eventually reach some sort of tipping point where maybe Offkai will eventually also feel like, oh, now there's too many people. So I would definitely say sooner rather than later, if you have any interest, try and like get in either the next one or maybe even the one after that. I want to say like maybe there's another 2 years until like the convention might be a little too big at that point, but we'll see. Have Offkai be in Kentucky? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But all right, there. I went ahead and I actually yapped a full stream's worth about Offkai, so I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there for the evening. So, I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, but on Saturday, I have decided that we're going to keep putting FGO off for a little bit, because I have found out that in order to get the Lucy summer skin, I have to go ahead and complete the summer event that's going on in ZZZ. So I decided, fuck it, we ball, and I'm just going to take all of the potential spoilers and all that shit on the chin, and we're gonna play the summer event. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of characters that I don't know, a lot of contexts that I'm going to be missing out on, but hey, it's all gonna be worth it, because I know y'all seen that summer Lucy outfit, so tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that it's not going to be worth it. That's right, I didn't think so. I'll try to fill the context. All right, so yeah, we ball with ZZZ on Saturday. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, follow my socials, subscribe or follow, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. My throat is actually like feeling sore right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and rest my yapper, and then I will see y'all for ZZZ. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. Hopefully y'all have yourselves a good Friday tomorrow, and with any luck, I will see y'all on Saturday. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.